When day comes, we ask ourselves, where can we find light in this never-ending shade?
Oh, I can't bear it. They're all so young and beautiful. Why do they ever have to grow old? Oh, Mama! Mama, I'm here! Look, I'm grown up! And I love you all! And everything! I can't look at everything hard enough. Oh, Mama, please look at me one moment as though you really saw me. Mama, 14 years have gone by. I'm dead, and you're a grandmother, Mama. And I've married George Gibbs. And Molly's dead too. His appendix burst on a camping trip to North Conway. We all just felt terrible about it, Mama. Don't you remember? But just for a moment now, we're all together. Mama, just for a moment, we're happy. Let's look at one another. Oh, I can't go on. We don't have time. We don't have time to look at one another. And I didn't realize. So all of this was going on and I never noticed. I'm ready to go back. Oh, but first, please, one last look. Goodbye. Goodbye, world. Goodbye to Grover's Corners. And Mama. And Papa. Goodbye to clocks ticking. And Mama's sunflowers. And food. And coffee. Oh, goodbye to new iron dresses and hot baths and sleeping and waking up. Oh, Earth. You're too wonderful for anyone to ever realize. Do human beings ever realize life while they live it? Every minute. I'm ready to go back. And I should have listened to you. So that's all human beings are. Just blind people.
Are you okay in there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Let me know if you need anything.
I said I'm fine.
Noah? I have something for you. It's from your grandma. Okay. I'll just leave it outside.
My beloved Noah, how are you doing? I miss you a lot. I can't wait for you to come and visit me. It's been such a long time since I've seen you. I'm knitting you a scarf. I know what you'd say if you were here. Why don't you just buy one? I want to teach you something that my grandmother taught me. When people make something, they fill it with their energy. And that's why people take so long perfecting and spending time on their craft. When an artist paints on a canvas, his spirit becomes embedded in his work. And when a musician writes a song, he sings his energy into it. The energy put into the world will live forever. When your mother makes dinner for you, it's important to her that she makes it herself. She doesn't have to make dinner. She could pick it up at the store. Why do you think she would take the time marinating chicken and slicing potatoes? This energy is called love. People don't need to do anything or spend time on things that could be bought at a store. We choose to do it because we think it's the right thing to do, and we want to do it. I want to knit and share my gift with you. I want you to have a connection with me forever, so you will remember my love, even when I'm not around.
No, it's not right. Nothing like it.
But you said gray, sir.
Not tweed. It's a smoother material with a larger collar and belted.
But I like that one, Scotty.
No, it's not right.
Gentleman seems to know what he wants. All right, well, we'll find it.
Scotty, what are you doing?
Trying to buy you a suit.
But I love the second one she wore, and this one. It's beautiful.
None of them right.
But why?
Oh, I think I know the suit you mean. We had it, it must have been some time ago. Let me go see. We may still have the model.
You're looking for the suit that she wore for me. You want me to dress like her.
Judy, I just want you to look nice. I know what kind of suit would look well on you.
Oh no, I don't want to dress like someone who's dead.
Judy.
It's a horrible idea. Is that what I'm here for? To make you feel like you're with someone who's dead?
She'll be out in a moment.
Now, Judy, it isn't anything to get upset about.
No, I won't do it.
Judy, it can't make much difference to you. I just want to see how you'd look, and I know it won't be the same, but...
No, I don't want any clothes. I don't want anything. I want to get out of here.
Judy, you have got to do this for me. Please. Yes, that's it.
I thought so.
I don't like it.
We'll take it. Will it fit?
Oh, yes. It may need some slight alterations, but it is to Madam's size. All right, dear. We'll have it out for you to try in a moment.
How soon can it be altered?
Well,
Can we have it by tonight?
well, if it's absolutely necessary.
Yes. Yes, it is. Now, I'd like to look at an evening dress, a dinner dress, black, short, long sleeves with the neck cut like this, and the skirt out.
Scotty,
My, you certainly do seem to know what you want, sir. I'll see what we have.
Here, Judy, take it straight down. It's medicine.
why are you doing this? What good will it do?
I don't know. No good, I guess, but I don't know.
Oh, I wish you'd leave me alone. I want to go away.
You can.
No, you wouldn't let me in. I don't want to go.
Judy, I want to tell you, these few days have been the first happy days I've had in a year.
I know, because I remind you of her, the one that's dead. And not even that very much.
No, it's you too, Judy. It's something in you.
You didn't even want to touch me.
Yes, I do.
Couldn't you like me, just me the way I am? When we first started out, it was so good. We had fun, and then you started it on the clothes, and I'll wear the darn clothes if you'll just like me.
The color of your hair.
Oh, no.
Oh, Judy, please, it can't matter to you.
The trouble is I'm gone now for you, and there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, I just want you to love me. If I let you change me, will that do it? If I do what you tell me, will you love me?
Yes. Yes.
All right, then I'll do it. Because I don't care about me anymore. I just want you to love me.
Take you home.
It was cold that December evening, but it was warm beside the fire in the little house. The four girls who sat around the cheerful blaze writing letters to the army should have been content, but the prospect of the holiday about to take place seemed dismal. Jo was 15, and the tomboy and the tartar of the family. As usual, she was the first one to say what everyone was thinking. Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents.
I don't think it's fair for some girls to have plenty of pretty things and other girls nothing at all.
We've got father and mother and each other.
We haven't got father, and we won't have him for a long time.
You know the reason Mother proposed on having any presents this Christmas was because it's going to be a hard winter for everyone. We ought not to spend money for pleasure when our men are suffering so in the army. We can't do much, but we can make our little sacrifices.
But I don't think the little we'd spend would do any good. We each have our allowance, and the army wouldn't be much helped by that. I agree not to expect anything from Mother or you, but I did want to buy a book for myself.
I plan to do music.
I shall get a nice box of drawing pencils.
Mother didn't say anything about our money, and I doubt she'd want us to give up everything. Let's each get what we want and have a little fun. I'm sure we work hard enough for it.
I know I do. Teaching those tiresome children nearly all day. Meg, who was 16, sometimes wished she could be a real lady and spend her days taking tea and paying calls, but with Mr. March far away in the army, all the girls had to make sacrifices. Meg worked as governess, and Jo spent her days as paid companion to the cantankerous Aunt March.
How would you like to be shut up for hours with a stuffy old lady?
It's naughty to fret, but I think washing dishes and keeping things tidy is the worst work in the world. My hands get so stiff I can't practice well at all. Beth was the musician of the family. She was too shy to thrive at school and did her studies at home as best she could. With her two older sisters away at their jobs and little Amy off at school, it fell to Beth to be the homemaker of the family. but if she complained this once, it was a rarity.
At least you don't have to go to school with impertinent girls who plague you if you don't know your lessons and laugh at your dresses and label your father if he isn't rich.
If you mean libel, I'd say so. And not talk about Papa as if he were a pickle bottle.
I know what I mean, and you needn't be so satirical about it. 12-year-old Amy was the baby of the family, and though she really did her best in school, she was better at drawing than vocabulary, and her schoolmasters would always complain that she filled her notebooks with pictures of clouds and rabbits.
The clock struck 6, and having swept up the hearth, Beth put a pair of slippers down to warm beside the fire. Somehow, the sight of the old shoes had a good effect on the girls. Mother was coming, and everyone brightened to welcome her.
These are quite worn out. Marmee should have a new pair.
I thought I'd get her some with my allowance.
No, I shall.
I'm the oldest.
I'm the man of the house now that Father is away, and I shall provide the slippers.
Let's each get her something, and not get anything for ourselves.
I shall give her a nice pair of gloves.
Army shoes, best to be had.
Some handkerchiefs, all hemmed.
I'll get her a little bottle of cologne. She likes it, and it won't cost much, so I'll have some left to buy my pencils.
Let's each let Marmee think we are getting something for ourselves, and then surprise her. We must go shopping tomorrow. There's so much to do before the play Christmas night.
I'm not acting anymore after this time. I'm getting too old for such things.
Ha! You won't stop acting as long as you can trail around the stage in a white gown with your hair down and wear gold paper jewelry. You are quite the best actress we've got, and there will be an end of everything if you quit.
Oh, glad to find you so merry, my girls. There was so much to do getting the boxes ready to go tomorrow that I didn't come home in time for supper. Has anybody called, Beth? Oh, how's your cold, Meg? Joe, you look exhausted. Come kiss me, my baby. While making these maternal inquiries, Mrs. March got her wet things off and her warm slippers on and settled down for the happiest hour of her busy day. The girls flew about, trying to make things comfortable, each in her own way. Meg arranged the tea table. Joe brought the wood and set the chairs, dropping, overturning, and clattering everything she touched. Meg trotted to and fro from the parlor to the kitchen, while Amy gave directions to everyone. I've got a treat for you girls.
A letter? A letter! 3 cheers! A letter from Father!
Yes, a nice long letter. He is well and sends all sorts of loving wishes for Christmas, and a special message to you girls.
Letters were all the March women had of their father that hard winter, but as hard as his absence was to bear, they knew his trials were much worse. Yet this was a cheerful, hopeful letter full of lively descriptions of camp life, marches, and other military news. And only at the end did the author's heart overflow with fatherly longing and love for the little girls at home.
Give them all my dear love and a kiss. Tell them I think of them by day, pray for them by night, and find my deepest comfort in their affection at all times. A year seems a very long time to wait before I see them again, but I know they will remember all that I said to them, that they will be good, loving children to you, do their duty faithfully, and conquer themselves so beautifully that when I return I may be fonder and prouder than ever of my little women.
I'm a selfish girl, but I'll truly try to be better so you won't be disappointed in me.
I think too much of my looks and hate to work, but I won't anymore.
I'll try and be what he loves to call me, a little woman, and not be so rough and wild, but do my duty here instead of longing to be somewhere else.
Beth said nothing, but wiped away her tears and went off to write letters with all her might.
Where's Mother?
Goodness only knows. Somebody came by asking for help, and Mother went straight off to see what was needed. There was never a woman like her for giving.
Here she comes. Hide the box, quick.
Merry Christmas, little daughters!
Merry Christmas, Marmee!
Oh, it was so cold out there. All right, come gather close. I want to say a word before we sit down. Not far away from here lies a poor woman and a newborn baby. 6 children are huddled into one bed to keep from freezing because they have no heat. Oh, my girls, will you give them your breakfast as a Christmas present?
I'm glad you came before we started to eat.
May I go and help carry the things to the poor little children?
I shall take the cream and muffins.
Oh, I thought you'd do it. You shall all go and help me. It was a very happy morning, and when they went away, leaving the comfort behind, I think there were not in all the city 4 more merrier girls than the hungry little girls who gave up their breakfast that Christmas morning.
Hey there.
Hey, to what do I owe this honor?
I just got off work. I thought I'd drop by. What's with the outfit?
What do you mean?
You look nice. Are you heading out soon?
No, I just got off work.
Is that what you wore to work?
Yeah, so?
You wore that to a daycare center.
It's not a daycare center, it's a summer school for the arts.
If you say so. It just doesn't seem like the right outfit to play with kids in.
I just wanted to look nice.
You do. You look nice. You know, I always loved that dress.
Yeah, I remember.
So, how is the new job?
Good. Tiring. The kids are great. They wear me out. It doesn't pay enough. The usual.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. At least I'm not the only one who's underappreciated.
Not nearly.
What happened to the porch swing?
It fell.
I can see that. Why?
I don't know, maybe I've put on weight.
Christ, were you in it?
Unfortunately.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I've got a couple of bruises, but I'm okay.
What were you doing?
I was swinging.
Vigorously?
I guess.
Well, whatever you're doing must have been pretty intense. I don't think this can be fixed. You have to completely rehang the thing.
I wouldn't begin to know how.
Well, looks like you're swingless. I don't think I can fix it. These things are not made for swinging. They're made for sitting.
I know. I don't want to talk about it, okay?
Okay. What's with that street lamp?
Huh? I don't know. Never really comes on and stays on. It just sort of flickers.
Huh. Wonder why.
I have no idea, but it's been like that ever since I've lived here.
Funny, I never noticed that before.
Yeah. Guess your focus was elsewhere.
I guess it was.
So, how's Amanda?
She's good. She got a new job downtown.
Bet it pays good.
Unbelievable. She has this huge office, large windows, access to the company beach house in Florida. The works.
Must be nice. I can't complain though. I have access to the company crayon box.
Right on. And the kids must be great, right?
Oh, yeah, there's something. There's this one kid, Jason. He cracks me up. He's got this killer creative energy. He's so focused. He's a lot of fun.
What's his last name?
Stuart.
Oh yeah, that's Barbara's kid.
Who's Barbara?
Amanda's stepsister.
Oh, hot damn, your relatives.
In a sense. Barbara brought her kids to a couple of family cookouts and stuff. Is he the one in middle school?
Yeah, he'll be 12 next month. I figure I'll make some cupcakes or something. I hope I have one just like him someday.
You really do like this kid.
Sure I do. He's great. He's so serious. Today, he told me he'd be leaving early. I asked him why. He says he has to go take care of something. He said it like he, I don't know, had a meeting with his financial director or something. He's so cute.
Oh my god.
What?
I don't believe this.
What?
You have a crush on this kid.
Oh, for God's sake.
You do. You have a crush on an 11-year-old.
Oh, come on. He'll be 12 next month.
He's not even a teenager.
Oh, don't have a crush on him. That's completely ridiculous.
Do you think about him when you're off work?
Sometimes.
Got any pictures of him?
I've got pictures of all the kids.
Does he show up in your dreams?
Once I had a dream that I was babysitting him. That's it. It doesn't mean anything.
Sounds like you got all the classic signs.
He's just a great kid.
Come on now. You can be honest with me. How long have you known me?
A long time.
So?
Okay, so he makes me wish I was 10 again. Things were so much simpler back then, you know?
That's really sick.
He's not. I don't have fantasies about him, for God's sake. He just reminds me of my childhood. He would have stolen my little heart, probably broken it, and I would have thought it was the end of the world. Funny how catastrophic things seemed back then. I don't know. He kind of likes me, and I'm flattered. That's all.
Is that why you wore the dress? To impress a preteen?
Can a woman not wear a dress without it having to be for a man?
Calling him a man's a little inaccurate, don't you think?
Wow, the most honest and interesting man I've met in the last couple of years.
Come on, Mel. That's not fair.
Come on, Andy. I didn't mean you. Don't take it personally.
How am I supposed to take it?
I don't know.
I never lied to you.
No, you didn't. You just stopped talking altogether.
I didn't know what to say.
I know. I just wish I hadn't heard about the wedding from Mark. It would have been nice to hear it from you.
I feel really shitty about that.
No.
I do, though. The least I could have done was talk to you.
You could have invited me to the wedding.
I didn't think it'd be appropriate considering the circumstances.
I suppose not.
I miss you, though.
Do you now?
Yeah, I mean, I was crazy about you. You're one of the most beautiful people I've ever known.
But you married Amanda.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Well, she's great.
Yeah, she is. But so are you.
So is Jason, but I don't expect I'll marry him. Unless I come across him in 10 or 15 years and still think he's great.
You never know.
You're shit.
Ouch, that hurt.
Amanda's a lucky girl.
Wanna go get some cheesecake or something?
I better not. I gotta get up early. I need all manners you to keep up with those kids.
Yeah, and you wanna look your best.
I always want to look my best.
You always do. That street lamp is irritating as shit. It's distracting.
I used to think so. I don't know though. He's just kind of unique, you know. All these other streetlights are doing what's expected of them, what they're programmed to do, but he's just doing his own thing. I kind of admire his individuality.
You're a nut, you know that?
I can't deny that.
Well, I better get going. I have to stop by the store and pick up some coffee. We're out.
You better. You're bare in the morning without your coffee.
Maybe next week we can go grab some dinner.
Maybe. You know, last weekend I went out with some friends to that new jazz club for a couple of drinks. We've been there for a few hours, and I realized I was the only single one at the table. I wasn't even really part of the conversation. I had no significant other to gripe about. I, of course, started thinking about you. Later that night, I found myself sitting on my porch swing with my headphones on, still thinking about you. It was just me, the music, and that damn streetlight. I kept hoping that I would see your car, that you would stop by. Next thing I knew, the porch swing was hanging by one chain and I was on the ground. I felt completely ridiculous. It was that point that I realized that you really married Amanda, that you were never coming back. Apparently, the poor swing knew all along. It was tired of me sitting there feeling sorry for myself and feeling alone, and if all I was gonna do was think about you, then it wouldn't have me. I'm always gonna miss you, but I'm gonna have to learn how to live with that, because I can't live with you. You can't come over and hang out on my porch. You have to come in or go away, and you can't come in. I know that, and I think you do too. That only leaves one option.
Mel, for what it's worth.
Which isn't much.
Yeah, I know.
So, I'll see you.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, good luck with Jason. Let me know. Maybe I could put in a good word for you.
Get out of here.
I will. I am.
Okay.
Wow, there are mountains up there.
Valleys, canyons, and plains.
Wait, what's that? It looks like a star sapphire. What's that?
Oh, that's Tycho. An asteroid crashed there and broke the moon.
Broke the moon.
Yeah, it made a crack in the moon about 100 times the size of the Grand Canyon. And to the right there's the Sea of Tranquility. The first spaceship from Earth landed there the day I was born.
That's why you're so into astrology, right?
Astronomy, no, it doesn't matter. It's just our future world up there, you know? You know, by the time I'm my dad's age, we could have people working up there and living. Maybe even us.
The moon, I don't know, it looks different now. It's not as mysterious or romantic.
Sorry, I ruined it for you.
No, you didn't ruin it. You just changed it, I guess.
There's something really important that we need to discuss.
I was wondering when you'd bring this up.
Yeah, I'm new at all this, and I was hoping to rely on your experience.
Well, yeah, I think it's best to just do it naturally, you know, with no planning.
Yeah, so how do we do it? Our official breaking up tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, right. That's what I was thinking of. Our breakup, us ending our fake relationship. I mean, I don't even know who believed us. You, me? Yeah, right.
Yeah, it does seem kind of unrealistic. Okay, so how should we stage it? Should we stage a big fight? Like a lover's quarrel?
We don't have anything to fight about.
That's okay. I mean, we can make something up. People fight all the time. What do people fight about?
Well, we wouldn't want to damage your reputation.
My reputation?
I think a small, dignified ceremony is probably the best way to go about ending things.
With a reputation? No. I can't believe it. Cindy, a reputation? Oh my god, this is the best. Thank you, Cindy. Oh.
Hey.
Hi.
So I did some thinking about last night.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought now would be a good time to have our little talk.
About what?
About me or us, you know?
Oh, now? Okay, great. You know, I did a little bit of thinking too. No, actually, I did quite a bit of thinking, and I decided that you're breaking me.
What?
broke, bankrupt, chapter 11.
Ronnie, what are you talking about?
This? Hey, I'm dry. I can't keep up with you. I'm not a bank. They love it.
You stop it, please? This isn't dignified.
Dignified?
Yeah.
For 1 month, you draped all over me like a cheap suit. Now I'm the one that's not dignified?
This is not necessary. Would you show some maturity?
Oh, well, like your precious Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if I was as mature as him, I probably wouldn't have called you either. You know, I'm tired of you comparing me to Bobby, and in fact, I'm tired of you. Period.
Poor Cindy, it's brutal the way Ronnie annihilated her.
I know. I mean, I don't know what she ever saw in him.
Yeah, he's such a heartbreaker.
Yeah, that's it.
The Ronster, man. You are one cool dude. Hey, listen, you don't mind if I try to get tired of Cindy now that you're through with her, do ya?
No.
All right, loved it, baby.
All right. Cindy. That was a great act this morning. I mean, that breakup was so real. We're talking Oscar nominations.
Yeah, well, give him a good show. The audience seemed to love it.
What an excellent 4 weeks. I mean, your friends really took a liking to me. You know, all because of you.
Ronnie, it was like a job. I mean, you bailed me out, and I pretended to like you. It was only honoring our rental contract.
Yeah, well, it worked. I mean, geez, popularity sure beats being treated like a social leper, let me tell you.
Popularity isn't perfect. I mean, it almost feels like a job sometimes. You remember that suede outfit that I bought?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was me trying to impress people. I have to work it in. So does everybody else.
Oh, Cindy, here. Just to keep your poetry in.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ronald, whatever happens with this whole popularity thing, you know, stay yourself. Don't change to please them.
Me change? Never.
Hey, Sid. You okay?
You haven't paid your rent, Chase.
Yeah, I'll get to it.
No, you're behind.
Yeah, I know. I just said I'll get to it.
Can't keep covering for you.
Relax, okay? You think that I'm happy that we have to pay to live in this thump?
You aren't paying for it.
I'm doing my best, okay? You know that I lost my job, right?
Of course, I know and I understand, but there are other jobs.
Come on.
Are you even trying?
Of course I'm trying.
Because it really seems like you aren't.
I lost my job 3 weeks ago.
And that's enough time to find another one.
Yeah, I know, but there aren't any good ones available. Everything's closed.
You think the appeal of a job matters right now? I don't have the energy for this.
You okay?
Doesn't matter. They don't do anything anyway.
But you need them.
No, it's fine.
No. I'll go down tomorrow and I'll get them refilled.
With what money?
There's got to be some.
There isn't.
You don't even know what I was gonna say.
You didn't need to.
Sydney, you need those.
We don't have the money. I was too busy covering for your side of the rent.
Why are you looking at me like this is only my fault?
Look around. You're not the one who has a body that's trying to kill itself.
Yeah, well, I don't see how that's my fault.
Kidding. You're not paying your side of the rent, so I can't keep myself alive?
Now you're just being dramatic.
Oh, am I really?
Yes, you are. You know how I know? It's because last week you went on a date with my sister.
That's why you're mad? Really? Right now? This is serious, Chase. We can talk about the date later.
You really think that you can complain about all of this, but can go out and blow some extra cash on a date?
That's different.
How? How is that different?
It was the first time I had genuinely had fun in months.
Oh, don't play the pity card with me. It's rough. It's been rough for all of us.
You're kidding. You have got to be kidding me. How heartless can you be from keeping me from having fun?
We're both struggling. Okay, why can you have fun, but I can't?
I'm not saying you can't have fun. I'm saying you need to be smart about it, and you're not. Why are you laughing? This is serious.
You really think that I'm not being smart? You think that all this micromanaging really makes a difference?
What are you talking about?
The only reason you're doing this, all of this micromanaging our finances, obsessively tidying our apartment, is because you have lost control. Nothing is working in your little crappy life, so you were grabbing on to things that don't even matter.
Well, someone has to.
Oh, do you ever think that maybe you deserve it? That all of the crap that has happened is on purpose? The money, the apartment, the diagnosis, that maybe God or the universe or whatever saw how crazy you were and decided to give you all of these problems just so that you could understand what you do to everybody else. Sydney, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take it that...
You are insufferable. You think I like having to deal with you and all of your shit? You lost your job, and even when you had one, you couldn't pay a bill to save your life, and it sure as hell won't be saving mine anytime soon. I am dying, and yet knowing you, living with you, is the hardest thing I have ever had to do. And you
that's
know
not...
what? Maybe God was right, and he did want to give me hell, which is why he paired me with you. Chase Brisbane, you were the most intolerable, unbearable person I have ever met. And it almost makes me glad that I'm going to die in a few months, and maybe he'll make it quick and take me out quickly. I wouldn't even miss me anyway. Hello?
Are you doing anything?
I'm on a call.
Ooh, can I come?
What?
I brought Chinese food. Can I come?
Yeah, sure.
Yay!
Evening, Sid. Say, you don't look so hot. Your brain acting up again?
Kidneys, actually, but thanks for asking.
Last week it was your brain, 2 weeks ago it was your heart, now it's your kidneys. I'll be right one of these days, you'll see. Where's Brisbane?
Don't even bother, we just got into a really big fight.
Oh, really? What about?
Who knows? Things were said. Bad things, and he's probably never going to speak to me again.
But then he'll miss me. Hey, come back to the call. I'm here now. I don't care if you don't want to. I'm being selfish and I want to see you. Okay. Yay. Oh. Oh. It's fine, it's fine. No one's died yet. You don't have to talk to each other, but you could at least thank your wonderful friend for bringing you food.
Thanks.
Thanks, Danny. You know I'd be sad if you died, Sid.
Thanks. I know.
I would too.
What?
If you died, I'd be sad.
That's...
What? He says it and it means things, but it's weird when I say it?
No, Danny, that's not.
Would you be sad if I died?
Mm.
Why are you laughing? Would you be sad?
Beautiful toast.
Yeah, it was.
You okay?
I don't know. No.
What is it, Jess?
It's just sometimes I think I'm gonna be alone forever. You can jump in anytime.
You're my love. You know that? My beloved. But sometimes I worry for you.
I worry for me too.
Sweetheart, I will never forget when you were in the 5th grade and you were so excited that you got the lead in the play. Do you remember that? What was it called? Really Rosie.
Really, Rosie. Yeah, I remember.
And you came home after the first day of rehearsal and you turned to me and you said, "Mommy, I'm not going to do it. I quit." Just like that. And I turned to you and I said, "Jesse, just see my love, why?" And then you said, "Because my co-star isn't good enough. And if my co-star isn't good enough, then the play won't be good enough. And I don't want to be a part of any play that isn't good enough." And I thought to myself, "Oh, how this child will suffer." Then they give it to that Miss Skype with the glasses.
Tess Greenblatt.
Right.
God, she was terrible.
Right. And you would have been great. And you didn't get to do it. You had to sit there and watch terrible Tess do it with that guy who you thought wasn't good enough, who actually was quite excellent, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was very good.
And, you know, I always think that maybe you would have been so much happier having done that play, even if it was just okay. Even if it was great, just not the best ever. And just maybe it would have been the best ever. You never know. Jess?
Yeah.
I think she's a very nice girl.
For there was always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it.
This. Hey, I'm dry. I can't keep up with you. When I held this up, it became invisible, and that threw me off.
Emily just got me out there. Did you not even notice that?
No, I didn't. It just... Hi.
So I did a little thinking.
The Ronster man, you are one cool dude. Hey. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
I had to hear it for the first time. I'm sorry.
I saw your face and yeah.
Okay. Been waiting for that for like 5 months.
I'm sorry. It's just this is a really complex relationship between Ronnie and Biff. So
It's okay.
Cindy, you don't mind if I'd have tried. Dad doesn't. Sorry. I don't mind if I'd have tried. If I'd have tried it. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
Wow. I'm speechless.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to do another take of that unless you feel that's necessary. You can do whatever.
Actually, can we do that one more time?
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not kidding.
Just for funsies?
Yeah.
Funsies, yeah.
Do you feel good about that now?
Much better.
Actually,
Much
can I
better?
try that one more time?
I just don't think you want to say goodbye to the role.
No, it's
It's
really
like
hard
opening
to.
and closing night all at once.
Yeah, in
Okay.
2 lines.
Whatever. You know, it's okay.
I can walk.
You're looking at Ashley right now.
That was a great act this morning. I mean, that go back. We're starting over. Hold on.
Okay. I thought that was perfect. There's one thing that I forgot I wanted to do.
You. Period.
Nice. Nailed it. Feeling good about this? Running out of time. Oh my gosh, this meeting's gonna end in 10 minutes.
We got it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. And are you guys good to go, or do you want to run late?
If we're stargazing, why is behind us the stars?
It was I do want to see the difference of when you're looking up at the sky and when you're talking to each other. And so when you're, don't do that. I was literally, that's how I was gonna start. I was gonna be like, okay, now don't do this, and then I was like, no, they won't do that, and then that's exactly what you just did.
Did he die?
I'm gonna. Okay. Roll credits.